All right, AC, analytics capper. Talk to me about the Atlanta Hawks here, -1 coming off a win at the Garden.
Yeah, you guys know I have like this weird affinity with the Hawks this season when it comes to a betting perspective, man, because they're not a great team. They're only 26-34. They're a terrible 19-41 against the spread. I know we were on them earlier this year, and I think they were the worst home team against the spread at that time, and I don't think they've really moved up the rankings there. But to me, this is a nice spot. I know Atlanta, I mentioned, they don't cover very often, and it's hard to expect them to cover back-to-back games because they did cover tonight on Tuesday night. But both teams are gonna be on a second night of back-to-back. I know both teams are gonna be traveling into Atlanta, but I'm gonna give the advantage to the home team here, and I think Atlanta is gonna cover back-to-back games for potentially the first time all year. I haven't looked at that stat, but they haven't covered very many. I just think it's a great spot for them. And Cleveland, on the other side, is coming off a miraculous fourth quarter comeback win against the Boston Celtics, who were smacking them all game long. I think Dean Wade had 20, and Boston as a team only had 17 in that fourth. So, I mean, this is a crazy letdown spot for Cleveland after that huge emotional win. And I think Atlanta is going to get it done at home.
J Money is money. Any thoughts on Atlanta coming off a win? Still no Trae Young. He had the surgery, so he's out still. But they for a team that is the worst cover in the NBA and are down there at around 31% or something crazy, like 37% from on a covering rate on a night-to-night basis, on pace to be one of the worst in 20 plus years. Any thoughts on this spot here for Atlanta?
I'm not even going to waste your time. I don't have any thoughts on this game. I could see it going either way. It's really hard for me to trust the Atlanta Hawks the way that they played both of those games versus the Brooklyn Nets. So they played a really good game tonight in the Garden. I'm sure you saw that firsthand, Sean. So they're coming off a nice win. They do have a bit of a rest advantage here as far as having 2 days off before the game before. But it's really hard to wrap my head around the Atlanta Hawks. You never know what you're going to get from them. So it's a clear pass for me.
Yeah, they got the W and covered the number against the Knicks. That pushes them to 20-41 ATS. That's 32.8%. They were below that 30. They were on that 31% mark coming into the game. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, the only guy in the handicapping universe that's picking the right time to take the Atlanta Hawks has been Albert Wynn. So if Albert likes the spot on the Hawks, I can't talk him off. But yeah, they're an impossible team to figure out.